I really like it. I've learned to manage with it, and since then I've actually got to where I'm kind of fond of using this system. Just make sure it's all the way down on 12 volts. Flip your switch. You got your power. We do have a ground going to the trailer right now for a test. If you want like this, this is the ground, and this wire is running down. This is all temporary. But back to this. See this here? Yeah, amperage right here. This is an actual amperage draw meter. So what this can tell you in itself how much power you're actually using for the show, for emergency lights and stuff like that. This retailed for about $400, maybe $500, but you can find them on eBay for a couple of $100. For saving the hassle, it might even actually be cheaper than buying 3 really good new batteries, a good charger, and all the stuff here like the meters and everything, having it all set up. It might actually be cheaper to pick one up, have an electrician go through it, make sure everything looks good, and this is an alternative is what I'm getting at to running batteries and a charger and all that. On to the lights. Now these are the lights that Troy, I'm trying not to butcher your name, Cribalone? Yeah, that Troy. From Hunter's Hangout and YouTube. Right now their YouTube channel slips my mind. He turned us onto these. The only place I could find them are eBay. Now someone did ask what was the difference between the different kinds they had. They had tall, wide beam, they had recessed and flat mount and all that. Well, first thing I want to go over is the difference in them. This is the flat, this is the red. This was the only red they had, and I was very desperate to have some red. Here's your resistor. Or, okay, I'm not going to say it's a resistor. I don't know what that is. But whatever that is, okay? That's sitting inside there on these. This one here, you've got this debacle to look at, okay? So you got to mess with this as well as this to mount it. Now this is a little bit more lightweight, and for what I'm about to show you and how we're going to mount them, this might actually be easier. The beam on it, I don't know how wide it is compared to the others. And I'll show you the beam to it, just so you guys know what kind of beam is in here. And if my lovely daughter will go over there and close that door, I'll get this turned on. You can see the beam. Now I've only got a short test wire here. So, camera lady, if you'll hit that light. Turn light. There we go. Okay. This room is 8 foot by 11 foot long. Okay? And this, you look on this left wall here, it's a pretty wide beam. It's not too bright. And some people might say it needs 2 lights in here. Here's the spotlights that Alan Hops taught us how to make. I used floral wire. I used the garden stake. This is Alan Hops's, Hops's? Is it Hops? Alan Hoppies? Hops? I hope he's watching too. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm not making fun of your name though. Yeah. What? Torque. So we're going to use a similar method on this, but this is a lot heavier than this. So basically, you got 2 small holes there. Okay. Now you can get finishing nails all the way up to probably a, I don't know if anything more than finishing nails go through there. But this is what I wanted to say. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know for sure. Just do a little bit of a twist, just to get them to kind of stay together. Now you need pliers for this probably. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, put one end in here, flip it over. Just give yourself enough to twist with pliers, okay? Take the same. Just give yourself enough to flip over, okay? That time I didn't get enough. Take your finger. This is going to be your moldable strength, Okay? And this ought to work. If you used to hang that up, almost put it anywhere you want, and it will stay. Just double up your wire and make sure you get enough of that so you can twist it around. And just 2 wires. Now, a lot of people are going to want to paint this. If you do paint it, put you some tape on the back side. That way, in case you lose what color it is, just mask off the color that you have, okay? But you don't need no barrels. It's already got a barrel in it. These are floodlights. I see haunted houses all the time. Hell, even Larry Kirchner's got big old balls staring you right in the face when you go to his, multi-million-dollar haunt. So, I mean, if it works for him, it can work for us that way. And this ain't no great big old bulb. So anyways, yeah, that ought to work. You can put these up in your corner. You can put them behind your guests. You can put them up above.